Howdy folks, welcome back to Fishing with Marshall. Guys, today I wanted to bring you a little video on update what's been going on in my life and what to expect in 2022. Guys, 2021, as we all know, pretty difficult year. Fishing wise and for me, life wise, just a lot going on to where I fully couldn't commit to bringing you guys like videos like I'd hoped to. But here in 2022, I look to change that. Bring you guys some quality content, gear reviews, stuff like that. Vlogs, tournament vlogs, travel, stuff like that. So, quick rewind on 2021. Did a lot of fishing in 2021, to be honest with you guys. Fished more than I ever have in my life. Whether it was pond hopping, fishing the banks, going out on my buddies' boats. I don't have a boat myself, unfortunately, yet, but that will be coming someday. But did a lot of fishing. It was a great time. Did fish a lot of tournaments last year. Tournament fishing is something that I'm pretty passionate in. When the pros are fishing, I love spending my time watching. I love to learn different techniques. I love to see how the pros do things, and see how I can get better at fishing myself. I consider myself a power fisherman. Finesse fishing is not something that I'm good at, and it's something I spent a lot of time trying to learn last year, and it's definitely something that I want to get better at this upcoming season. Just ignore Leia here. She's wants to be in the video too, I guess. But anyways, they're interested in my mic, and there goes my camera. Get down. Funny little blooper there for y'all. Good times. But anyways, I watch a lot of fishing. I watch a ton of fishing. If you went through my YouTube, you would know that I'm always trying to learn. I'm trying to learn about baits. I'm trying to learn techniques. How to use electronics is the big thing nowadays. I'm always trying to learn. But in 2021, I did fish tournaments. Me and my buddy Steve did fish a league for the first time ever in our lives. We didn't do too grand in a lot of the tournaments. First time of the year, kind of sucked. We had trolling motor issues. Boat issues are never good in a tournament, so we were kind of left at the mercy of the wind and whatever way the boat went, because we had trolling motor issues. Missed second tournament of the year. Third tournament of the year, we got second place in. We were feeling pretty good about that one. The bass were spawning late. That tournament was in April, I think, or late March, I don't remember. And the bass were spawning late. So it was a pretty good tournament for us. Caught them a lot of different ways. Buzzbait, flipping a jig, caught them on a jerk bait. It was a blast. That was the first tournament we'd fished in where we weighed anything in, where we had a good bite all day. It was a great time. That was an awesome time. That was the high of tournament fishing. Then there's the lows. You go tournaments where you don't catch anything, you barely have any bites, and that kind of sucks too. But it was overall a successful year. I learned a lot. And learned about what I want to do in 2022 as far as content and things of that nature. So in 2022, I won't be fishing that same league. With things going on in my life, work, and just some uncertainties, some things like that. Without getting too deep into it, the league is just not going to work out for me. That league isn't. So I will be fishing tournaments still this year. I'm going to be fishing a tournament trail with a buddy of mine named Tyler. We're going to fish a tournament trail called Anglers in Action. A little bigger tournament trail, pretty big. We'll be fishing at Grand Lake, Lake of the Ozarks, and possibly Table Rock, which, if you guys didn't know, they just had the Bassmaster US Open there. where two guys won $1 million split between them. The guys, I think, were from University of Auburn fishing team and won $500,000. That's crazy. $1 million split two ways. That's absolutely nuts. But I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a good year, And then there'll be thrown in the jackpots or the other weekend tournaments that we hear about that we want to go fish. But I'm pretty excited to bring you guys some fishing content in 2022. It's gonna be good. I've spent quite a bit of time learning some editing, tips and tricks. That was in 2021. I got a lot of footage from tournaments and stuff like that, and none of it panned out the way I wanted it to. None of the footage was what I felt like good enough or could be made good enough with editing. Plus, some of the lack of catching fish, was kind of rough, But I learned on that footage. I learned tips and tricks and stuff like that, and I'm going to use that in 2022 to bring you guys some content. Along with reviews of gear and things of that nature that I want to bring to you guys. Ray's being grumpy. But anyways, I think she's tired of hearing me talk. So just real quick, I want to go over some companies that are going to be helping me out this upcoming year. I wouldn't call them sponsorships, more partnerships, field staff program, things of that nature. Companies I'll be working with. First one here on the hat, Destroyer Bait Company, owned by local Jeff Gomez. Jeff's an awesome guy. He makes great tackle, great lures, jigs, spinner baits, buzz baits. Golly, anything you can think of. Chatterbaits. The guy can make anything, just about any color you want. Whether you want to get wild with it or use, black and blue or green pumpkin, he can get it all. Jeff's an awesome guy. He's a veteran. And he's overall just an awesome guy to work with. He's a fisherman. He loves to fish, loves to tournament fish. So I like supporting his company. What you'll find out about me, guys, is I like supporting local companies, as local as they can get. If anyone's local or anything like that, I like to support those companies, especially if they make a quality product. That's the other part of it. Got to make a quality product. I don't want to use something just to use it, just because their name or the branding or anything like that. It's got to be quality. I don't want to use junk things with my money. No one wants to do that. So I think that's another thing with reviews and stuff like that. You guys will see me. I'm pretty brand loyal though. When I like a brand and everything, I don't try too much out. So you guys are gonna see some of the same stuff here, but it's because it's quality. I wouldn't use it if not. And I do buy some stuff here and there, and when I do that, you'll get a review compared to what I use and what I know. But Destroyer Bait Company. Next is Xzone Lures. If you guys don't know who they are, they work with Brandon Polinick, Carl Jochimson. They added some new guys this year that are going to be fishing the elites. But yeah, anyone I mention, I'll leave socials below if they have socials. But Xzone Lures is building a pretty tough staff, I think, of solid fishermen. I know they added a guy, I can't remember his name, Cooper Gallant. I think he's Canadian. He's fishing the elites this year. Tough guy, and I've watched his videos, and he's a great angler. They've added one more guy that's fishing the elites, and I can't think of his name off the top of my head, but they're adding some good guys, and I like that. I'm not a pro or anything. I don't work with them on a pro series level. They don't send me free things or anything. I pay for their product, just like anyone else would, but I like endorsing their product and trying to help them out any way they can. And next, move on to Quantum Reels. I'm using Quantum Reels. Guys, I've tried 13 Fishing, Shimano, Daiwa, Luz. I've tried a lot of them. Cast King, Piscafun, or whatever the heck you call it. I don't even know how to say the name. I've tried them all. Quantum is right there with them. I know that, KVD used them, Gerald Swindle, Matt Lee. A lot of guys have used them. And, I like Quantum. They're based local to me, based near Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a quality product. Their reels are right there with everyone else's. Some people give them a bad rap or whatever. As I stop my cat from jumping back on my stand where my camera is. But anyways, they make a quality product. I'm using the Tour S3 and the Smoke S3 reels right now. I do want to try the new Tour Smoke X or whatever it's called. The color scheme's a little wonky for me, so I don't know if I will or not. But Quantum Reels, go check them out, guys. I'll leave all these socials below. As far as lure, like hard baits go, kind of a mixture. I like Rapala crankbaits, DT series crankbaits. I do like the Shadow Wrap Shad jerkbait, and I like Berkeley. I've got the new Berkeley Stunna jerkbaits. I'll be talking about them after I get a chance to use them. I haven't had a chance to use them yet, but I like Berkeley as well. Also Storm Lures. I do like Storm. And then the last one that I have to mention, two last ones I have to mention. I'm on the field staff for favorite rods. Guys, I used Falcon rods before this, and I feel like once I put the favorite in my hand, the level, the sensitivity, the feel, the balance in the blank and in the handle and everything with the favorite, it just went above and beyond what I was getting from the Falcon. And I'm not talking about using comparing the $350, because that's just unreal for me to use. I'm talking in the $100 to $150 range. I was using the Falcon Lowrider series. Now compare that series to the favorite, the Pro series and the 6-stick range. I felt like with the favorite, I had a much better sensitivity, just a much better feel all around. So I made the switch, reached out to them, got back with me, and there's a partnership there. I will be talking a lot about favorite rods. I love the favorite rods. Scott Martin, Brian Latimer. There's a ton of guys that use favorite rods out there, and it's a great product, honestly, for the money. A lot of guys, will dog on them, which I don't know why. It's just like the Guggen thing. People dog on the Guggens just because they're the Guggens, that it just happens, man. But there's no way to avoid it. But I like the favorite rods. There's nothing wrong with them at all. They're top of the line in that $100 to $150 range. Top of the line as far as sensitivity, feel, balance, all the good stuff goes. Last one is Gill fishing. I had never tournament fished before this, just been a fair weather fisherman. Fish when the weather's nice. Tournament angling, you don't get that. You have to fish in the rain if you want to be a tournament angler. So I had our first tournament it rained in. I am an idiot and didn't watch the weather. I wore jeans and just a pullover jacket. And to say it wasn't fun would be a understatement of the century. It was miserable, guys. So I went out and I bought myself some rain gear from Gill Fishing. I saw Scott Canterbury wearing their stuff, and Andrew Upshaw, a couple other guys, Luke Palmer and stuff like that. And I was like, I want to give them a shot. So I bought me some rain gear. Next tournament rained. I stayed completely dry. Not only that, I stayed warm, which is the big deal. If you're wet, you do not want to be cold. That is the worst. So Gill Fishing, I am on their field staff for this upcoming year. I'll be bringing you some content, some reviews on their stuff. When I looked them up, that's the thing. I didn't find a bunch of reviews. I said to myself, this could be interesting, I would like to work with them. They have a great looking product. All of their stuff is stylish. You could wear it. Some of the jackets and things of that nature, pullovers and stuff, you could wear outside of fishing, and they don't have any gaudy logos or anything like that on it. You can wear it outside of fishing, so I'll be bringing you guys some reviews on that too. I got some other review videos I'm going to be doing. Guys, I'm going to be, as a co-angler, you've got to have storage. I'm going to be bringing you a review on this here Cast King 3600 or 3700 size tackle bag. I'm going to bring you guys a review on it. I was using it last year, and I've recently switched over, which, like I said, I'll be bringing you a review on that. And then my new tackle bag I'll bring you a review on is this one by Mayhem Bait Co. Which, if you guys don't use this product as well, I'll be bringing you a review on it, talking about it. Liquid Mayhem. This is a awesome product right here. It's a attractant you can put on hard baits, soft plastics, just about anything. But those are a couple things I'm going to review as well and bring to you guys. Guys, I appreciate you tuning in though. That is just a quick recap of 2021, what to expect in 2022. I appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, guys, and we will see you on the next one.